Hello viewers of Sounding Board, and today we're going to talk about the MEGO Stan Lee figure. Why the MEGO Stan Lee figure? Because it's Stan the Man Lee. The man who gave us a majority of the comic characters we remember today. He gave us Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, the Incredible Hulk, Thor, the Avengers, and a plethora of other characters. Oh, and Iron Man. We can't forget Iron Man, because we don't want Robert Downey Jr. to feel left out. But now that we have a MEGO Stan Lee, we now need, MEGO needs to hear this, a MEGO Jack the King Kirby. So we can have the two of them creating the characters at drawing and writing tables of our beloved superheroes in dioramas. So let's open up Stan Lee and see what he looks like. As my dog in the background is whining. Now we got Stan Lee, who actually has Spider-Man hands, which is kind of funny, because Spider-Man in the original form didn't have these hands. He has a really loose elbow here, but he has the Spider-Man web shooter hands, which are kind of cool, because if you could take them off, you can attach them to an old Spider-Man figure and paint him red. He's in a classic sweater vest. Let's see if he has oh wow, he has a shirt underneath too as well. We haven't seen this in a while. Usually it's kind of like a neckard underneath these shirts. Usually they just give you just the top piece of it, or the sweater and the undershirt are one piece altogether. And he's got old man sneakers. Actually, he's got running shoes, which is kind of funny. They didn't give him the classic MEGO boots. So you can have Stan hang out with your salt vampire. Or you can have Stan hang out with Paul Morrow from Space 1999. Excelsior! You know what? And then you can tell us, at one time, I had an idea. His name was Machine Man. He had, and from the old Space Odyssey movie, we came up with this idea that the son of Hell and David, and and they look like suits like this if you think about it. When you think about it, yeah. But you know, I came up with this idea for Machine Man with Steve Ditko, I think it is, and we came together, and you can have him rattle on and bore Paul Morrow to death. Or you could put him with Kirk and Spock. Take his clothes off and dress him in a Star Trek uniform, and put Stan Lee aboard the Enterprise. He can be Commodore Lee aboard the Excelsior. That's right, true believers. I am captain of the Excelsior. This figure's a little bit funnier than what I thought to make quotes on and make him talk. What if, true believers, we had a bald alien like this guy, who's been unemployed since the one episode he was in Space 1999, and we put him in a cage fight with Conan the Barbarian? Wouldn't that be a great what if? But I'm a pacifist. Wouldn't that be great? But I'm a pacifist. It doesn't matter. All that matters is how many people would read that what if issue. Oh, I get no respect. Oh, my wife even left me too. So yeah, this is kind of a fun figure when it comes down to it. When I was a kid, it would have been probably funner to play with, have Stan Lee be flying spaceships and dress him up as a space pilot, have him go on space missions and save the universe. Because in real life, real people don't do that. But in the child's imagination, like, or a writer's imagination, you could get stuff like this. So, what do you think of the Stan Lee figure? Do you think it's kind of cool that they immortalized him in plastic as a MEGO figure? And or the fact that it's kind of sad I opened him up and he was never meant to be open technically, because he's kind of a display figure. Because for a lot of people, what do you do with him? You stand him with all your Marvel dudes, all your old Marvel Megos, your MEGO with an Iron Man with a nose, Conan the Barbarian with fuzzy hair, Captain America, Spider-Man, Thor, and Hulk, and the Lizard Man and Green Goblin. And then they started making new ones. You could probably add Deadpool, Punisher, and Steve Rogers, Logan, Maskless Deadpool, and a few others. But with Stan Lee around, anything is possible now. So until next time, this is the Sounding Board, signing off. Wish I had something to put in this to throw at the thing like a web shooter.